Yeah, massively important. I think, it's another big game where it's the old cliche again of we're taking it one game at a time, but yeah, that's the way we've been approaching things in the past, and that's how we'll continue to do it. So, obviously a massive game for us tomorrow, and our home form is going to be key to us qualifying.
Do you expect them to be a bit like Moldova in that they'll sort of try and just concentrate on keeping you out rather than looking to go for it themselves?
We haven't seen a lot of them yet. Obviously, I think today is the main day where we'll sit down and really have a look at the opposition. So I can't comment too much of them because I don't know too much. But I've seen their results in the past. They've had very good results. They beat Spain. I don't think they deserve to lose against Ireland from what I heard. So I'm sure it's going to be a very difficult game tomorrow, and one we'll have to prepare for, right?
And you've had a much more arduous trip than they have. Can that count against you?
We're used to travelling. We're used to playing in big games. So no, we can't really use these things as excuses. Obviously, it was a very difficult game in Vienna. It was, I think a very hard-earned point, and obviously we'll just have to make sure we're recovered and ready for tomorrow with no excuses.
And I should ask you, you're in here instead of Ashley Williams, or Ashley Williams, or what?
You could put a captain or a senior player up. Ash did the other day, and he's had enough of you. So
delighted to see you anyway, Gareth. It's just funny how important it is, another packed house, and this mirroring really the start you had to the European campaign.
Yeah, exactly. I think the game in Austria felt a little bit like Belgium as well. So it was a very hard fought out point, but we know obviously our home form is going to be very key for us to qualify, and as you said, another important game tomorrow, and we just want to keep progressing and keep putting in good performances and getting the victories.
Gareth, you remain on top of the group, Serbia, Austria, Ireland, yourselves all on 4 points. Is this the way it's panning out? Is this what you thought would happen? It's so tight.
Obviously, we the main thing for us is we try and concentrate on ourselves, and we knew our home form, as I said, is going to be very key, and we knew we were going to have difficult away games, the likes of Serbia, Austria, Ireland, and even against Moldova and Georgia are going to be difficult away. But it's our home form that's going to be very key for us, and we've had one win at home so far, and we've picked up a point on the road, and massively important tomorrow.
Your manager was saying after the game in Vienna that whoever finished above Austria he felt would qualify for Russia, but disappointing just to get the point. But if you go back a few years ago, you would have been ecstatic, wouldn't you, to get a point in Austria the way that they perform in their unbeaten record? Yeah,
definitely. We knew it was going to be a difficult game in Vienna anyway, and as you said, we've come on leaps and bounds in the last few years, and maybe 3 or 4 years ago we definitely would have lost that game by a few goals, but we know we didn't play the greatest with the ball on that night against Austria, but we showed the character we've got in the squad to shut up shop, to keep fighting, to keep grinding out results, and sometimes those points become vital at the end of the group.
You've ignored it for too long. It's a massive issue. What are you doing with the team pictures?
I don't know what you're on about. I don't know what you're on about.
So you just really rubbish at team pictures and that stuff?
I think it must just be that, yeah.
You might not be able to give an injury update, but Joe Allen looks like he's going to miss out. How crucial a blow is that? Can you cope without him? I'm not too sure on the extent of the injury. I'm sure the manager will probably update you on that. But if he was to miss, obviously he's a massive player for us, and we'll obviously be very missed. But as we've always said before, it gives somebody else in the squad to come in and give them their opportunity to step up and show what they're made of.
If Joe is out and without Aaron as well, do you feel more responsibility on your shoulders?
No, it's just the same. I think we're a unit, we're a team. We keep working together. No matter who's injured, everyone will pull through together in the same direction. And the same goes for whoever's out. Somebody else will come in and do a great job, and we'll obviously be supporting them to do that.
You had injuries in the last campaign against Cyprus. Do you see tomorrow night as a similar game where you've just got to get the job done?
Obviously, we want to get the job done first and foremost, no matter what. But we'll have a plan in place for tomorrow. We'll have our team shape. We'll have our game plan, and
yeah, come tomorrow night, no matter who the team is, we'll be concentrating on ourselves and trying to get that victory.
Is patience important? Because 4-0 last time, although it took a half hour before you got past them. They've proven they're difficult to break down, and there is a new expectation, isn't it, that people are now going expecting you to win games, but got to stick with you.
Yeah, definitely. That's the expectation that we've set ourselves up for now. We've had a great couple of years, and teams are paying us a lot more respect. So yeah, it is difficult to get that space to create those opportunities, but I think we're slowly learning how to do it. Obviously, I think Moldova was a good step in the right direction. We were very patient until we scored the goal. So where before maybe we would have started throwing balls in there and got really frustrated. But no, we've taken our time. We've understood kind of what we need to do, and we'll continue to learn as well as try to play well.
Your long throws took those of us that don't have memories back to the Jermaine goal against in the FA Cup. Took a bit by surprise. Will you use that here at all? Do you think it'll be something that you only bring out, when it needs must?
See what the manager says. I think if it's something that can help us win the game or get something from the game that like it did in Vienna, then perfect. We'll use it. I suppose it's another weapon that we've got, and if we need to use it, we'll use it.
Actually, Gareth, you pick up points in some of the bigger games like Austria away. The important thing is now not to slip up against some of the so-called smaller sides, isn't it? Because you'll undo some of the good work you've already done.
Yeah, obviously I think these days there's no easy games in international football. Everybody knows that, and obviously the point in Vienna was a very, very well-earned point. I think it's a very difficult place to go. If you look at their record from since 2012, I don't think they've dropped a point there. So it was a great point for us, and it could become very crucial at the end of the campaign. But as you said, we can't. Just because we had a good point over there, we can't afford to slip up against anybody, no matter who it is, and we'll be going into every game trying to get the 3 points as normal.
Because there was something you did really well in the last campaign, wasn't it? When you drew with Belgium, you backed it up by beating Israel. That's what you've got to do again, isn't it? Yeah,
definitely. It's that snowball effect that we want to continue to do. We want to put in good performances, but get good results, and sometimes a point is a good result. So we want to keep the momentum going. Want to keep that winning mentality there, and use the last campaign as kind of a stepping stone again.
Okay, thank you. Chris will be in a minute. Thank you.